What I like to do is I'm gonna do a tasting review of a cognac. It's one that I personally have never tried before. You're gonna see me try it for the first time right here, right now. This is kind of gonna be the norm. When I'm gonna start doing cognac tastings, I have, I don't know, probably well over a couple hundred bottles of different cognac. No, I'm not gonna open them all. Some of them I save, some of them are near and dear to me, some are precious. I wanna taste some cognac. So today's cognac that we're gonna review will be this one right here. It's the Hennessy Master Blend number 5. Well, number 5 implies one thing only. There's 4 more. Every cognac maison have a master blender. And this is like the luckiest dude in the world. Or, shouldn't say dude, because it's gender neutral. The reality is there's a lot of master blenders who are females as well. It might be 50-50, which is kind of a good thing. What they do is they get eau de vie, you know, the grapes from different crews or territories, and they blend them together. They sit there and say, okay, I'm gonna try, 1 ounce of this, 2 ounces of that, or whatever, 2/3 of this, 1/3 of this. They'll blend it together, and they come up with the most optimum taste they can to really have intense flavors for the different types of cognac. Hennessy started in 1765. It started by an Irish militaryman who was over in France. He was actually working for King Louis XV at the time. His name was Richard Hennessy. Richard Hennessy, the Irish officer, decided to start making cognac. He met with people who locally produced the cognac in the cognac region, and then with the help of his son James Hennessy, which you could buy a bottle of that too. I see the duty free all the time. It's excellent cognac as well. So they started the Hennessy family. So that's actually a family name, the Hennessy. They go back 8 generations. So you come forward to where we're at now, 2025. They have different master blenders. Well, master blenders are people, their job is to come in there, mix these blends. They serve typically anywhere from, let's just say, become master blender at age 30. They might be a master blender for 30 years, 40 years. Hennessy, they have a fairly new master blender. His name is Renaud Felou de Guérin. Like I said, my French is not good. Heck, my German's not good. Hell, I'm an LA Unified School District product. My English ain't good, but I can get across my point. And what he does is he blends the cognac and he makes a special cognac that specifically is tied to his name. He does all the Hennessy product, but he makes a special one that he puts out just for himself. If you can look at this right, it's one single batch, one time only, limited product. It's only put out at one time. So the previous master blender, he made Hennessy bottles 1, 2, and I believe 3. 4 and 5 was made by the current Hennessy master blender. This is number 5. And it's brewed at a 43% volume ABD, and this came out in 2024, so it's fairly new. Once these are out and they're sold out, they're out. It's next to impossible to get a master blend number 1 and 2. I have quite a few master blends, 3, 4. I'm starting to get my 5 collection going. One, they have great resale value, so it's like I'm a collector. They have great resale value, but I'm not sure exactly how it tastes. So that's what we're gonna get down with today. I can't wait till ODB's here doing one. The other half of two Bougie brothers. I call him a super taster. He'll smell a cognac. He'll tell you what he smells. He'll tell you how it tastes, how it runs across his palate. He even knows the proper way to pour cognac and how it sits. So you'll learn that from him. Me, I have my own thing. I and I get laughed at all the time, but it's 4 things I look for. I go for P. P stands for presentation. That's very important to me. Whenever I do a cognac tasting, I always look at the presentation. I look at the bottle. Like I said, I'm bougie. The type of bottle, how it's built, how they present it to me means a lot to me. This one right here, this Hennessy Master Blend number 4, what I really like about the bottle is kind of a tribute to the 1800s. When a lot of medicine came in here. We'll talk about that later with Batch Gabrielson. They actually make a cognac in a medicine bottle as well. In the case of this one, it's kind of a classic bottle. It's tribute back to the medical profession. And for some people, yeah, this is medicine. And I look at the color. I look at what hue it is. It's kind of a golden hue. Love the presentation, the color. That's one of the things I look at when I first look at cognac. After that, I call it PAT F. Presentation, aroma, taste, how it rolls across my palate, and then F, that my follow through. What does it taste like as it rolls down my throat? And 5 minutes later, how does it feel? PAT F is what I go with. That's my acronym for how I feel about cognac. It's the presentation, the aroma, the taste, and the follow through. Probably more technical people, they'll say stuff. Oh, they'll call it, oh yeah, look at the nose. And they'll tell you, how's it roll across your palate? What's the after through? Nope, it's PAT F for me. Something else too, if you really want to understand how it rolls across your palate and what the taste is like. There's this thing called the BNIC aroma wheel. It tells you all the different types of taste that you have inside the human body. I do realize this, the impact of COVID. Some people's taste buds have changed. Hopefully, for the people out there who had to unfortunately experience that, hopefully it'll come back where you can start get your taste palates back and really start understanding. So what we're gonna do, without further delay, I'm gonna open this bottle up because it's never been opened before. You guys get me to open up my product. That's kind of a big deal to me. Normally I'm bougie like that. I won't open up. And it's an XL too, by the way. It comes sealed, never been bought before. There's a little cork in there. I'm gonna twist it off and I'll peel it out. And I always smell the cork. Smell a little prune. Smell like tobacco to me. I don't know, kind of have a weird taste, smell to it. Not weird, but you know, it's a different taste. Kind of sweet. Let's go and do it. Let me pour a little proper pour into the glass. Like Macaroni Tony will tell you, a proper pour. He will tell you, you put it in like this, and you tilt it on the side, on a flat table, and it should go right up to the rim once it's laying down flat. That is what he would call a proper pour. So what I'll do is I'll swirl it sometimes. And what I'll do is I'll look at it. So some cognac, what it'll do is it'll drip down the sides. Some people call it legs. I don't really see too much in here, which is okay with me. The thing I like about cognac is the fact that it's no added sugars to it. At least I tell myself this is relatively healthy. Oh yeah, so it always knows it twice. First time I could kind of smell, like I said earlier, I smelled some plum and some tobacco. This time, oh yeah, there's kind of a burn to it. You know, it's real spicy. I kind of like that. It's pretty complex. Normally, when it comes to XOs, I usually like to let it breathe for 1 minute for every year it's old. So for XO, are typically 10 years. So I usually like to let it breathe for 10 minutes. We're gonna go right for it this time though. I want to taste some of this. Put the nose in it, I'll bring it right up. What I usually do is I'll put it in, let it sip, and roll on my tongue for a little bit. Oh yeah, it's definitely spicy. Tastes almost like cinnamon to a certain extent as well, but it's smooth and it went down really well. For me, I think one of the main reasons I was never a big alcohol drinker, I don't like that burn. That's why XOs I found typically go down a lot smoother, almost always smooth. It tastes really good. So let's divulge again. Oh yeah. Hennessy's done it again. Now, one thing too, when it comes to tasting cognac, if I think it's garbage, I'm gonna tell you it's garbage, at least for me. You know, one man's trash, another man's, palace. Me, if I don't like something, I'm gonna tell you. But I will tell you this is very good. And that's a strong finish too. So I can still feel it in the back of my tongue. I still feel it going down my esophagus in a smooth way. That's why some brands, to me, I say it has a honey taste, where it's just smooth. It's not quite there, but it's still a very smooth taste. It's definitely a recommend. It's gonna be hard for you to find. I'm gonna let it go for another 10 minutes. I'm gonna have me another proper pour, and that should be good. So from what I'll do from this point on is I'll start grading the cognacs. I'll probably have like a grade wheel on how I feel based on what I call my PET, PET F, presentation, aroma, taste, and the finish. I'll grade it from a scale of 1 to 100. If you go to Cognac Experts, they have excellent place on there how they grade cognacs as well. In fact, I use it as a buyer's guide. If it has a really good rating, 90 or above, I'm gonna at least try it. I've tried some above 90. Very few that I didn't like, but I've tasted some that had a low rating. I thought was excellent. There's a Prasad XO, and maybe one day I'll review that one for you. And that price point is good, but we'll talk about that too. Basically, that's the first testing of Hennessy Master Blend number 5. If you get an opportunity to see it, at a bare minimum, I recommend you try it. One single batch was made, Master Blend for number 5, so it's gonna become extremely rare going forward. Like I say, I think Hennessy Master Blend number 1 easily sells for over $1,000. 2 is right about there too. 3 and 4 is not too bad, but you're still gonna pay couple $100s for it. This one right here, I think if you're lucky, you can find it It just depends. I went to the International Cognac Show in London recently. I was able to get a bottle for 55 pounds, which is probably about, I don't know, $70. I saw it in duty free recently. You can probably get it in duty free in any international shop for less than €100. So let's just say, I don't know, 60, 70 bucks. Also sold for a store in the States. It went for $199, so $200. But if you see it at a reasonable price, it's definitely worth trying. It's definitely worth collecting. Well, thank you for joining for that. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions or comments, hey, please leave questions and comments. I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Share your ideas. If there's a product you want to review, please let me know about the product you want to review. Like, subscribe. I always want to say that. People always say, like, subscribe. You can if you want to. If you don't, that's fine too. Actually, at the end of the day, all I really want to do is share my passion for cognac. ODB wants to share his passion for cognac, and we look forward to your concepts and ideas. Thank you.